Elisa Monjadas with TasteFresno, and I'm here with Carl Peters of the Central Valley Solar Cooking Group. And this right here is not summoning UFOs, it is not a satellite dish, this is a solar powered cooking device, and we are going to spend today cooking and eating and learning a little bit more about solar cooking. I'm here with John Martin, and John, how did you get into solar cooking?
I believe that I saw it maybe online first, or at an Earth Day celebration probably maybe 5 years ago, and I first saw the method. I was just astounded at the power that was there. There's so much energy that's hitting us all the time. People joke that you could fry an egg on the ground, and
especially in Fresno.
There's some truth to that. It is very hot just on itself, just sitting on the ground. Well, if you take a cooker and you increase that heat by adding reflection, and then you put some glass over the top and you make an atrium for it, and then you put an absorber, the heat just keeps going up and up and up. These cookers that you see behind us will reach 400 degrees very easily.
Wow.
So you can cook anything that you would cook in a conventional oven, you could cook in these ovens, but with no smoke, no electricity, no gas. This is just how simple and easy it can be. This isn't the method that we prefer, but just to show people what is possible, I've taken this dog food that my mom feeds her dogs this food. I've opened it up, and inside, just like most food products nowadays, there's Mylar inside. And this keeps food fresh. Like our chip bags and Cliff Bars all have this sort of lining. So what I've done is just slit the bag down the side, open it up, and you can put a cooking pot similar to a crock pot liner. This is just an enameled piece, and you would put it down inside, down in here just like this. This is the basic principle. You have an absorber and you have a reflector. One of the methods that I use uses a ball jar, normal canning jar that anybody who cans would have. You can get it anywhere around town with a split lid, the lid that you use for canning. That allows the pressure to come out. When the heat rises, the pressure will rise in the jar. If you use a normal jar like a mayonnaise jar, sealed, the heat and the pressure would break the glass. So if we use a canning jar with a split lid, it allows the pressure to come out. So we can use that inside here. We can cook 6 different dishes in this one cooker, all with the power of the sun in the same amount of time.
So we're actually going to grill some steaks.
That's right. Let's go grill them. Okay,
so I am going to be cooking a solar steak. That's what we're going to call it. Solar steak cooking right here. And I guess it cooks exactly the same way it would inside. It's just not using up electricity. So John, why don't you take a look, tell me if I have it on there right, and then can you explain how this is positioned? It's a little bit later in the day.
Sure, it is. You'll notice that we've got sort of a nice steep angle on it, and that's because it's late in the day. We would usually cook a little earlier in the day, but this still works, and the dish would be angled back. The sun hits the dish and is angled to this center spot, and right at the bottom of the pan we're focused this. You can tell where the shadow is. The shadow gives you an indication as to whether it's positioned or not. If the steak was over here, it would not be in the hot spot, okay, so it wouldn't get hot. Right there is right where the hot spot is, and so act just like a burner right underneath here. If we were to put a piece of cardboard right there, it would start it on fire in 4 or 5 seconds.
I'm enjoying the fruits of the sun's labor this time. I had a little bit to do with it, but if you want to see solar food cooking demonstrations, the Fresno Chile Festival is actually featuring one on June 18th at the Clock Tower at the Fulton Mall, June 18th. All day long, there's going to be so many things to do, and you can taste solar cooking or watch it. And you can actually taste it if you make it at home starting today. So I would recommend trying it at home and come and watching the experts.